Hey, what it do, y'all? What it do? What it do? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, for the gentlemen that are checking out this video as well? Well, here's the thing, specifically for the ladies. Kiss less. So as Frank Lloyd Wright said, Frank Lloyd Wright was a famous artist, but as Frank Lloyd Wright said, he said, less is more. So yeah, when you actually kiss less, it means a lot more. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't just not kiss just to not kiss. If you're around a guy that actually wants to be a man in your life and he's not acting like a typical male, yeah, you better be ready to kiss him when that time comes, because he obviously should mean a lot to you at a certain point. And I believe there are different levels and different types of kissing. Maybe one day I'll have to talk about that. But here's the thing, ladies, here's the thing. Your kissing is no different than if you were to have a high body count, or let's just keep it general per se. Your kissing is similar to your body count, meaning how many guys that you've been around. So obviously, if you're in the days of reform and you're working on bettering yourself, even though in many ways you used to be a certain way, you want to kiss less. You want to kiss a whole lot less, because with every guy you kiss, there's a soul that is attached to your lips. Yes, indeed. And of course, this also can lead to a guy having allergic reactions upon you kissing him, depending on if you kiss every guy that you run into. And unfortunately, there are a lot of females that do a lot of explicit things per se, especially if they're very active with oral sex. See, that's one of the main reasons why a lot of guys don't want to kiss a lot of gals, for that reason alone. All I can really say from that regard is, as the title makes the suggestion too, you got to kiss less. And yes, I'd say don't practice oral sex. That should be something very exclusive to the man in your life that remains the man in your life. But unfortunately, there's a lot of females out here that aren't women. They've done a lot of kissing and they've done a lot of oral sex too. So the next guy they run into, who has no clue about this extremity of female nature, he's going to end up having some type of oral infection from her lips, or he's going to have an allergic reaction. Now, also keep this in mind, ladies, and this is kind of a side note, but it still adds a lot of value to this video. The other reason why you want to kiss less is because of your diet. So let's say you're the type that eats seafood. There's a lot of females that eat seafood, unfortunately. I recommend that you don't eat seafood like that. That's my opinion. You take it from there. But if you, especially the type that eat a lot of shrimp and things like that, that's one of the leading causes to a lot of guys getting allergic reactions upon him kissing you. And this can be in the form of tooth decay based on the exchange of your saliva. It can also be to where he has swollen lips because of just your diet alone. So this ties in with kissing less, because as you're growing to know a guy versus getting to know a guy, you can kind of change your diet a little bit. If he tells you he doesn't eat seafood, that means that more than likely he's allergic to seafood. So maybe you can cut down on your seafood eating habits, or just really kind of avoid eating seafood going forward. One day I'll have to talk about this whole seafood situation. Kind of gets on my nerves, but that's here nor there. But yeah, ladies, just to wrap this video up, and for the gentlemen that are checking this video out too, and you just want to know some pointers, my point is this. You know, it's a beautiful thing. It's a wonderful thing when you got a feminine gender that appreciates the value of her lip. She appreciates the value of her lips, and she doesn't let any and every man touch her lips. You know, oftentimes you hear about this idea of saving yourself for marriage. Ladies, you got to get even more fine-tuned than that. You have to start saving your lips. And stop kissing every guy, and stop doing oral sex on every guy that you run into. Because you could just ruin it for the next guy who is actually going to stick around. But of course, if you're the type that's doing all this monkey branching, what I'm saying doesn't even mean anything to you at all. Signing out.